Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Glenmorangie. This is a Tale of the Forest, coming in at a 46% ABV, no age statement. So this is number 3 in the whole Tales of series from Glenmorangie, and this one's been the one that really caught my eye the most. So what they ended up doing here, they took their 100% malted barley, and then they kindled it with botanicals, using things like heather flowers, birch bark, and juniper berries with a little bit of peat in there as well. In my opinion, it's like whiskey meets gin in an idea, especially if you're using juniper berries, which can be quite a pungent flavor depending on how it's done. So I ended up picking this up about a week ago because I was like, all right, this sounds so outlandishly different. Always love seeing a distillery that can branch out, have a little bit of fun with things. So, as always, we're going to be trying it 2 different ways. First way, neat, no ice, no water. Second way, we'll add just a drop of water, see how it changes up. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hang around for a bit. This will be my first Glenmorangie on the channel. However, I do have some in the lineup to start going over. So, those will be linked up above and down below when they go live. Beautiful light color there. Again, no age statement on it, but still got a good color. Nonetheless, let's go for notes. Now, it's Highland, so you're going to get that bit of honey sweetness from at least my perspective. A lot of Highlands have that, and that's right up front. You do get that bit of smoky peatiness in there too. But then there's this herbal quality going on. It is completely different than what you would have expected coming out of this bottle. Because at first I was like, all right, is this really going to be gimmicky or is it really going to showcase well? And the nose already, this is unlike any other Scotch I've ever had. Almost got a mint freshness going on, bit of berries as well. Again, this just smells so inviting because it reminds you of the forest. You're getting that pine sap and pine needles even. And this beautiful, beautiful light smokiness in there. Kind of like a campfire that you threw some branches on and you're kind of getting that just summery vibe from it. The honey sweetness is helping break things up a bit, along with that little bit of peat smoke in there too. That is beautiful. All right, let's go for a taste. That taste. It's sweet, but smoky. The earthy peaty's there. And then again, you're going to get this big burst of the wood notes, pine specifically. That it's almost got an oiliness to it. And it is so unique. Definitely get the juniper in there. If you're not a juniper fan, this will take you by surprise, trust me. The mouthfeel on it is really solid. It comes at just that right ABV. I love the smokiness in there. Honestly, it really helps cut and break things up. It's not too sweet, not too herbal. That smokiness just gives it this other dimension to it. And it's not a heavy smoke. It's very light, but it's enough there that really showcases at its own. Definitely get that malted barley going on here as well, so you get that bit of grain sweetness too. But overall, the palate on this is so unique. It's almost like if you took a Scotch and put a splash of gin in it, in my opinion. Definitely not as sharp. You're not going to get any ABVs, no burns from that. But it's got all the herbal and medicinal flavors that the forest would bring. It is honestly a great sipping whiskey. Yeah. Honey in there as well again, but you're getting almost like a dark honeycomb now. Everything here in the finish is really great too. It's a little oaky, it's a little sweet, smoky. The herbalness in there from that juniper really showcased well. Very floral here at the end. It has every characteristic that bottle wants you to believe is in here. It 100% tastes like it. Add a little drop of water, see what changes up. Now, under most circumstances, when we add a drop of water to something smoky, tends to make it go sweeter, dissipates that smoke out. Since we're going completely different here, going with the the herbal and the botanicals of this bottle, I have no idea what to expect. Just one little drop. All right, let's go for notes. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's so... You lose a lot of your characteristics. I'm actually getting apple over here now. More pine sap is showing up. It goes thinner, but a little sweeter. But a lot of your characteristics are been washed away. You're not getting quite the pine and the floral and the herbal notes going on. It's more like a light apple juice kind of note going on now, with a little bit of the interesting notes from those botanicals, but it's very, very mute comparatively. All right, let's go for a taste. Drink's very, very thin. It really loses those characters. You get a little bit of the herbal, a little bit of the juniper showing up. That bit of oak is there as well. The smokiness obviously has kind of gone away. You are left with a little bit of an earthy note. The honey sweetness is still there. It is kind of getting more fruit sweet. I'll give it that. But anything that the neat version had has really been pulled away from this, unfortunately. Yeah, it's got all the character that you're looking for in a bottle called A Tale of the Forest. As always, it doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. This is gorgeous. I wouldn't recommend this. I think it just loses out on what makes this bottle so unique, because it is unlike any other Scotch out there. It just goes very flat in a lot of those characteristics, especially after you've tried it neat. But as always, enjoy it how you want. All right, let's talk about market price, because we all know market price is market price, and it's always going to vary. Looks like this should retail at right around $100. Some markets are going high into the 110s. Some are going down into, I've seen the lows like $89, $90. I ended up getting this on sale. They had 20% off of all Scotch at the store. It was hard not to go bankrupt. I'll say that much. I got it for $80. At $80, this is great. And I'll be honest, at $100, this is such a unique bottle. If you are a Scotch fan, give it a taste. If you're not a Scotch fan, give it a taste. It's going to be a hard commitment on a whole bottle, in my opinion, if you're not used to the botanicals that are in here, the herbalness, the woodsy notes, because it is unlike anything else you've ever tasted, in my opinion, at least so far of what I've had. If you're willing to give it a try and jump in both feet and buy yourself a bottle, do it. I think it's worth the $100. Again, I bought it for $80. I'd buy it for $100 now after tasting that. It's so unique. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Glenmorangie, A Tale of the Forest. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirit I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
I even like it might